Hello, my name is shulin. My matric number is A184488. In the case of Sinchong Realty Private Limited Company versus Tcomda at Tkim, respondent bought half share of the land from appellant to build biscuit factory from appellant. With appellant's consent and later appellant induced respondent to sign another agreement that gave respondent smaller share of land. In Section 14 of the Contract Action 1950, consent is said to be so caused when it would not have been given but for the existence of such coercion, undue influence, fraud, misrepresentation, or mistake. And consent is said to be free when it is not caused by coercion as defined in Section 15, undue influence as defined in Section 16, fraud as defined in Section 17, misrepresentation as defined in Section 18, and mistake subject to Section 21, 22, and 23. Fraud includes any of the following acts committed by a party to a contract, or with his connivance, or by his urging, with intent to deserve another party thereto or his urging, or to induce him to enter into the contract by following condition. First one is the suggestion as to a fact of that which is not true by one who does not believe it to be true. The second, the active concealment of a fact by one having knowledge of belief of the fact. Next is a promise made without any intention of performing it. Another one is any other act fitted to deserve, and any such act or omission as the law specially declares to be fraudulent in Section 17. Where one party includes the other to contract on the face of the representation made to him, any one of which is untrue, the whole contract is, in a counter of equity, considered as having been obtained fraudulently. In this case, having considered in conflicting testimonies given by the appellant and her witness, and that of the respondent, the learned judge said, in the circumstances, I accept that the plaintiff or respondent was tricked or misled into signing the second agreement by Song Hong Chen, the defendant or appellant son. The plaintiff was not aware that he was giving up his bigger share in the land in return for a ridiculous small area, which is not enough to accommodate his exciting factory, which means that the part of factory is occupying area not owned by himself. It can't be accepted as a deal which a reasonable man like a plaintiff, a fairly successful businessman, would accept. Why should he when there was absolutely no room or reason for him to do so? That means the plaintiff or respondent won't make a low-level mistake without interference. In this case, the contract was invalid because the defendant has acted to deceive the other party. Automatically, the judge ruled that the contract was voidable. The plaintiff wins finally.